I would have never thought to create. I need a pause. What's up guys, Lisa of Borderlands Bakery, and today I'm going to react to somebody else's cookie decorating video. Clay found this video for me and I've never seen it before, so let's see what we're in for. Ooh, healing ASMR cookie decorating video, fairy tale carousel horse. It already looks super fancy, and this is actually very exciting. Ooh. Okay, so a lot of things already jump out at me and we are 3 seconds in. It looks super fancy, very intricate. We're using some piping tips. I think they're using some transfers. They've got a gem going on, which is probably like some isomalt. Yeah, I want to know what these balls are made of, the balls that the butterflies are on. So let's keep watching and see how they do this. She's getting her royal icing all beautifully done up, kind of like how you mix paint. This is like a toothpaste consistency sort of icing, and she's using a palette knife. So immediately I knew this was Japanese because of the way they make their piping bags. So they make their piping bags out of like cellophane, and they cut sheets of cellophane and they roll it up and they kind of tape it, and they just prefer it that way. I think that's fine. I think she's using I think she's gonna be using multiple consistencies here because this outline looks a little thicker than flood consistency, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah. Okay, she switched to a piping bag here. You can tell the difference between the cellophane cone that she made and the piping bag that she's using. This is a significantly runnier consistency. I decorate with a single consistency. That means I outline and flood with one consistency, and she's using 2 here. How do you know it'll work for you? You do it. Ooh, they're making transfers. What are they making? Oh wow. Okay, so like a fancy mesh sort of design with an antique scroll frame around it. My guess is because the tone is this like gold yellow, they might be painting this with luster dust to help it pop. And now she's taking some, I think this is highlighter, not luster dust, because it's way more metallic. Highlighter is technically non-toxic, but also not edible. Oh, they're airbrushing with this. Definitely highlighter. You see how that separated in the liquid, and she's airbrushing it gold. Sweet. Very beautiful. So in the United States, you can't eat highlighter, but I don't think it's gonna kill you unless if you're allergic to it. Use caution. And now she's putting a template on her horse and using a scribe to trace and etch some guidelines in there maybe. Ooh, shameless plug. If you want a dust brush, we've got these cute mermaid tail dust brushes that you can use to clean off your surface. Outline. Okay, so those are guidelines that she scratched in with her scribe. I wonder how much she charged for this cookie, because it's a lot of work. A lot of different steps, and she waited for certain parts of the legs to crust before adding on the next layer. That way you can get that separation between the layers and dimension. And her icing looks really good, like a really nice consistency, super smooth. It settles in on itself, very little air bubbles. She's making another transfer. Transfers are a great way to prep your details in advance. I like making transfers for holidays in like the summer. That way you can get everything done, and you know, it's just sugar, it's not gonna go bad per se. Just keep it out of the sun so that the color doesn't fade. Ashley's here watching us react. So when you break down all the individual steps, it's very approachable this way. It is a ton of steps and a lot of work, but you don't need to be like the most amazing artist to decorate cookies. I certainly am not an artist, as in like, you don't have to draw good. You have to like have good dexterity, right? That's where it counts. Yeah, this is really pretty. Ooh, look at that tip. So showing us the tip. She's using a 101S tip. I would have never thought to create. I need a pause. What an excellent way of creating a bow, and so smart. I will have to steal this. So she took like a baby leaf tip, petal tip, not leaf, petal tip, She turned it to the side and she piped a bow with it. This is so smart, actually. I really like using transfers because they give you an extra layer of dimension that's really hard to achieve if you like piped it directly on. It's just a different look. Oh, look at these tiny, tiny butterfly transfers. Oh my God, they're so small, so cute. She's gonna use her scribe and drag in the black to create that wet on wet look. And then she's wiping the scribe in between every drag so that we're not cross-contaminating the colors. If you guys want to know how to make transfers, I've actually got like this whole blog post and YouTube video on it. I use a dehydrator, I use cello bags. We will link it for you in the description box. I think videos like this, oh, she's using a Q-tip. That's pretty smart. Q-tips are great. There's nothing wrong with Q-tips. But if you want to get a little more serious, we have these dot tools in our shop that I designed pretty much for this purpose. If you're making cheeks, you can dry dust cheeks and buff them in, or I like to use this to make polka dots. I think this is isomalt. I don't remember seeing, wait, is this isomalt? What is happening? It is isomalt. Oh, okay, this is a gem. I remember now. There was a gem at the beginning of the video. It's super cute. We have these gem molds as well in our shop. We'll throw that up here if you want to make gems. This mold that we carry, actually, a lot of people use it for isomalt, but I also put fondant in it and modeling chocolate in it if you don't absolutely need that clear look. Okay, so now this is a big cookie. This is the base of the carousel cookie, and she's gone in and she's put in guidelines, diamond guidelines, look at that, so she can make the cushion pattern is my guess. Wow, this cookie's big. So they're doing like a checkered pattern. Wow, this takes a long time and a lot requires just so much patience. I hope they're making a decent amount of money on this cookie because it's a ton of work.
How much would you charge for a cookie like that?
Yeah, easily $100 something easily, because this probably took her 12 to 15 hours of work, I would say, just for this. And she's now making some cookie moss, maybe? Using a microplane, which gets it really, really fine compared to a zester. What is happening here? Look at how pretty that color is. She picked a beautiful color to like color her dough with and then do this. You can also, instead of coloring your dough before you bake it, just bake regular white cookies or whatever, uncolored, and you can crush them up and then put gel food coloring in it and then like smash together to color it after. Now she's making rosettes. Very cute. Same tip that she used to make that ribbon with. Maybe same color too, actually. I would charge more than $100. I would charge like $150, $200 for this. So much work. I would have a hard time eating this for real. Look at all those flowers, so pretty. More isomalt. Where is this going? What? I don't remember seeing a frame with isomalt. Oh my God. This gets more and more intricate. The price tag is going up and up. So you see the way that she poured the isomalt. So when we do isomalt, if you're using like the microwave ones, it's like vigorously bubbling after you've gotten it out of the microwave. The trick is to wait for the bubbles to settle before you do the pour to minimize the bubbling and the haziness, which is what happened here. It's so clear, I didn't even notice it was there. I love it. Ooh, a little choco shroom. You can get those at Costco now. Tidbit of the day, in case you didn't know, you can get them at Costco. And they were a really good price. Look at how cute this is. Oh my God. I think she dipped that in royal icing. Okay, hold on. I didn't know they were mushrooms. So at the beginning I made a comment. What are those little red balls, right? Yeah, I want to know what these balls are made of. The balls that the butterflies are on. Turns out they were mushrooms. This is so creative, and I'm very, very tickled and pleasantly surprised. God, this is so cute. I'm obsessed. This is like Alice in Wonderland vibes. How much would you pay for this cookie? That's what I want to know.
If I really wanted it, probably tops.
Tops.
300.
I think yeah, the price tag just goes up and up. I don't know if I could eat this cookie.
No, I wouldn't.
I think it would be really fun, like if you had a party and this was like a centerpiece and you like all broke into it at the end. I think that'd be fun. But it looks so good. Yeah, this is incredibly creative. Look at how aesthetic our video is. I'm so ashamed. Our videos are so not aesthetic. By choice. Not because we can't. Because Clay's very talented. We love Clay. Clay's not envious. Okay, that was incredible. Incredibly talented artist, super creative, lots of techniques. That bow thing blew my mind. Such a simple solution to bows that a lot of us use in all sorts of cookies. So, oh, how many cookies? 1 out of 10? I think this set the bar really high. I think she made a cookie that can still be duplicated by a lot of us. It's not one of those cookies that's all like portrait and painting, which requires a whole different level of skill. I would say 9.5 out of 10 cookies. Great job. Can't wait to do more of these react videos and maybe with some fails. If you want to see us react to a different video, tag us and we'll take a look. See you next time.